I've had it up to here with myself. Okay, wait, hear me out. I have a good reason to be this upset. I have an addiction to mobile games. So, me being me, I have decided that today I will be going cold turkey and deleting all these games off my phone. Now, I love games in general. The more convenient to play, the better. That's where mobile games come in. When I tell you that I am addicted, I am addicted. Especially when it comes to merging games and idle games and games that you just tappity tap away. The games that make it so easy for you to want more and you end up having to pay to play more and you still do it. It's almost like, and I don't say this lightly, it is almost like a gambling addiction. There are times when I would literally have my phone right in front of me the whole time, just on my table during work or editing or studying. It would just be there on the game, sitting there, and I'll just tap away. When there's an ad, I'll go back to work. When there's no ad, tap. Back to an ad, back to work. Back to no ads, tap. And it's honestly gotten to a point where I would use this exact video that you are watching right now, this exact one, as an excuse to keep playing these games. How? You might ask. I have put off making this video for so long, telling myself that I need to write the best script, I need to have all the b-rolls set, I need to find time to film it, I need to find time to edit it. I have so many other videos before it that I have to get out, I can just deal with it later. All of this blah blah nonsense that ultimately just allowed me to keep playing these games on my phone day in day out. It's ruined my sleep, it's caused a lack of productivity, it's made me super duper lazy, and most importantly, it has burned a hole in my bank account. So I have finally decided that for the rest of this week, I will be deleting all my phone games. I want to see if by doing so, if I'll be more productive or if I might just die from boredom. I just have my phone here right now. And I'm just gonna go through all the games that I have and I'm gonna delete every single one of them. I wish there was a faster way to delete all of these games. I'm so sad right now. So before I actually delete this last game, do you guys remember playing this game called Zumbinis? It's essentially like a puzzle game with these like little blue things. I actually don't know. I haven't played it since primary school or if anyone remembers, but it was actually so fun. All games, now just one. I want to see if games are the problem or if there are other factors that contribute to the lack of productivity or the lack of motivation. I know that doom scrolling would be a big factor as well, but at the moment, I haven't found myself doom scrolling as much as I do play games. Even at night, I'm also playing games rather than doom scrolling on social media. So I hope that I can see a change in something when I completely remove out that factor. So now that my phone is completely gameless, we can now see whether or not my life will actually improve without any games, or if I end up just going back to it and don't see an actual difference. Honestly, I'm just trying to figure out life just as much as anyone else is. A lot of trial and error on my part, and I just want to figure out the best way to progress my life. I feel like I've been so stuck in a rut lately that I'm so stagnant and I haven't progressed at all despite time moving forward. And I'm really looking for different ways to combat that and to overcome that. And this is one of the ways that I really want to test out. But yeah, I'm really keen to see how it goes. And I would love you guys' input on any ideas or any other ways that would help me progress in life as well.
1 week later.
Alright, so before we get into it, is it just me or did Sydney get like so cold the past week? I went from just using one comforter and wearing a t-shirt to now like shivering in my sleep with 2 blankets. I don't know, just a thought. But anyways, let's get into how this week has been. I honestly think that this was the best decision I have ever made in a long time. So after not having any mobile games on my phone for I think about a week or so, I can honestly say that in some way it has changed my life. So let's take it back to the start, because the first few days I was struggling. Like I was full on caffeine withdrawal vibes. Like honestly, I think if you guys know that feeling, oh, it was so bad. Like all I would think about every day, all the time, was just the mobile games while I was driving, while I was eating, while I was watching YouTube, while I was going to sleep. And TMI, but even when I was like, going to the toilet. It is currently 12:37. Usually around this time, I would be merging or playing games on my phone in order to fall asleep. Actually, I went to HQ and then I had to, when I come back after I shower, the second I get into bed, that's like my relaxing time. That's my chillaxing time. I'll pick up my phone and I'll start merging, because I've been busy throughout the whole day, and then that time is the only time I get to rest. But when I got home and then I showered and then I came to bed, I didn't know what to do. Every few minutes I would reach for my phone, or I would think about my phone, and I would be like, oh my god, I wish I was merging right now. And I wish I was playing games right now. I know that it takes a while to get out of that headspace, but it was just so hard. Even when I was driving home, I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do when I get home? Like, how am I gonna cope at night? How am I gonna go to sleep? I don't know how this is gonna work. I've been fidgeting so much. Like, I've been using like the fidget toys so much because I keep trying to reach for my phone, and then I just know that there's nothing on my phone. And when I said that this was an addiction, I actually honestly did not realize how bad it was. My goodness. There was always that background noise in my head of like, what am I gonna do after? How am I going to sleep? What am I gonna do with my hands? Like I really started fidgeting a lot because of it. Even Selena was shocked that I did what I did, because she knows how bad it was, or how bad it was getting.
Where is it? She's got
I deleted it.
There was like 100 games.
No, there was not.
There was like 100 games. Where?
What do you mean where?
Where'd you put them?
I deleted it.
Why?
Oh, something in my eye. Ah!
Are you lying?
I'm not lying.
Oh, it's karma for lying.
I'm not lying. What are your thoughts?
Why did you delete them?
Because I felt like it was making me unproductive.
Oh my god, girl, I've been saying this whole time. Okay. Wow.
As the days went on, life started to really distract me. There was a moment during the week where I was super stressed because of a scam I encountered, and I spent a lot of time dealing with different banks, filing police reports, trying not to cry, etc, etc. Ironically, the worst few days I had in a long time suddenly became the best thing for my detox. And eventually, it became second nature to me to just find things to do. Honestly, this whole no game thing, I haven't even really given it much of a thought the past 2 days, from yesterday. Long story short, I got scammed $600, but yeah, so it's this whole no game thing hasn't been bad. I've actually been, for what I've noticed, I have been a bit more productive. Like, I've been constantly searching for things to do that actually leads me somewhere. I'm actually able to sort of do it quickly, I guess that's the word. usually I'll be like doing something and then I'll get so distracted that I just end up playing for like 10-15 minutes, and then when I go back to it, like the thought process or like my mind is already mentally elsewhere. But without the games, I'm just like, okay, let's just finish this and then on to the next. Whenever I wasn't working or socializing or going to HQ, I ended up editing, researching, ran errands, and I even picked up my Switch after more than 6 months. I'm literally playing Pokemon right now because I'm so bored. To be honest, it's actually quite exciting to play Pokemon again. It's not bad. Selena just started, so I wanna get ahead of her real quick, and also just so I can help her out if I need. But yeah, we're restarting Pokemon Scarlet now that we can't merge. And how I feel about it. Not having a mobile phone actually shifted my mindset to want to be more focused and to live a more minimal lifestyle. I have to admit that I have been tempted to downloading it again. There are times when I get so bored and so unbothered, and sometimes I just wish that there was a quick dopamine hit. But for some reason, there was never really any real push to start downloading it again. I actually woke up feeling less sluggish and more awake every day. It was so much easier for me to get my day started and get out of bed when I didn't have the need to stay on my phone for the first hour of the morning just upgrading my cat cafe. And I think the most important thing was that I was able to find joy in the things I was doing in the moment. Teddy, why you buy me? I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna end up downloading these games again someday, but this whole experience did make me realize what actually matters to me. Let me know if you guys can relate. Thanks for the chat, and let's do it again next time. Bye!